a no contact order on Melissa, who is Rye's mom. Rye also filed a, this is new actually, a restraining order on Melissa, who is his mother, because he now lives with his father.
He's scumbag.
And apparently,
father.
Based on the fact that the Brunswick County Sheriff's Department is looking for Melissa, she has arrest warrants out for child neglect.
Ooh.
Jesus.
She's been threatening him with child neglect, dude. Oh, how the
plot
tables have
fucking
turned.
thickens.
That's fucking hilarious.
Is she like on the run now?
She is. She's been gone from here for 3 days.
Dude, you should throw a party.
Holy fuck.
Liam's retarded escapade, part 1, the Phantom Soccer.
Oh my god.
The Phantom
I think it'd be
soccer
better
ball.
to be the
Phantom door.
The Phantom. Hey guys, I'm having a party because of the fact she's gone.
Yeah.
Everyone's invited.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
I'll be
This is the
excited.
first time I've been invited to a party.
What about part 2, soccer tendency?
Awoo, you gotta bring a skirt, by the way.
Now here's the requirement for the party though, Sharpie. No doors. None of those.
Yeah.
Doorless
You gotta
house.
take all the doors
Just take
off.
all the doors off.
They're
while she's
already
gone,
down.
just to
Fill the
screw with her.
entire house with soccer balls.
The doors are already down. I'll go buy some soccer balls.
Hell yeah.
I already went through
Hell
my
yeah.
story of what we should do for entertainment for good old rich entertainment. Have I told my story of what I do when I get bored?
No.
I go to
haven't heard
Olive
it.
Put
Garden.
on girls' clothes.
No, dude, I go to Olive Garden. I'll tell you
Oh
the
yeah,
whole thing.
I heard.
So I go to
Girls'
Olive Garden,
clothes.
right?
You're a
No,
piece
no,
of
no,
shit.
no. Listen. And I go to Olive Garden and I get Alfredo and I get a big old glass of milk. And the first thing I do is I scarf the Alfredo down as fast as possible. And then I just start chugging the milk, okay? And about third milk, that's like your limit. And when you get to the
Third
fourth
milk?
one, it's all churned up and you throw up and you make sure you do it everywhere, like on the table and on the floor, and then laugh. Somebody has to clean it up.
And that's
What the
that's what
fuck?
you do when you're bored?
That's how
Why
you.
do you need the
That's how
Alfredo?
you like. Because no, you see, otherwise it mixes up, so it's a nasty combination of pasta, stomach acid, and dairy. The pasta gives it the consistency with the stomach acid, while the dairy gives it the bad smell.
So you're just gonna try
Wasn't
and
eating the pasta.
inconvenience those waiters as much as possible.
Fuck Olive Garden, of course.
What
With
an
the
ass. But I
Man,
agree.
they were just looking for a job.
I fucking agree.
Like, do that at the headquarters or something. Really fuck with the management.
Minimum wage fucker.
Olive Garden headquarters. What?
Yeah, just like
Olive
order it
Garden
to go.
headquarters.
Oh, that reminds me of the time my next door neighbor, she like dated around with guys for a while, and one of them
That slut.
and one of them had like 3 sons, so they lived next to me for a long time. We were teenagers at this point, and
Oh.
granted I still am, and
You're still a teenager.
Teenagers. Who's up for
we
that?
would always, but none of us could drive, so we'd always ride our bikes to Sonic, which is really close to us. And one time,
Why didn't you run, you
I don't
faggot?
know, but this
Gotta
one
go.
kid,
Hey, guys,
I'll go to Sonic.
this one kid ordered a hot dog, and this thing was fucking gross.
Oh
It
yeah,
was,
dude,
it was like
they're
green.
chili dogs. Oh, they're nasty.
No, it had like mold and shit, and it was like all green. So he called one of the waiters over, and he was like, "I'm not gonna eat this hot dog." And the waiter just like kind of like threw him off, like, whatever, I don't give a shit. And he's like, "Well, can I like get a new hot dog?" And the guy was like, "Nah." And then he just went back into the kitchen. So this motherfucker, rather than doing the the normal thing in the situation, which is like call up the manager, try and get a new hot dog. No, he's like, I'm gonna stick it to the man. I'm gonna fight the power. He goes into the Sonic bathroom, squats down on the floor, and just takes a shit on the floor.
What the fuck?
And then we got on our bikes and left. So that was his
Did he wipe it?
rebellion against Sonic. He just took a shit on the floor.
Wait, not the controller?
Fucking
No,
stupid.
not the controller.
Dude, this is my favorite thing because that's
I
like a
remember
Green
that
Tech
picture.
story. That's straight out of one of the Green Techs I remember, where it was a guy and they were in
yeah.
the school bathroom, and one of the toilets was like really clogged up with shit, so nobody used it. And so the guy was like, "Don't worry, boys, I got this." He started flushing the toilet as violently and fast as possible, and it started overflowing. And there was a kid in the other stall. It was like one of the big bullies of the school, and he's like, "Oh, who's spilling shit all over my shoes?" And they just fucking ran out, and he was running, and he straight slipped into shit water. And he like walked out awkwardly with this like
Was this
bit
at
of
your
old.
school?
No, this
I
is
think I
my
remember
school has
that.
better stories, dude.
Oh.
I need to tell you about my school because we had this kid named Garrett. Oh boy, dude.
Fucking
So-
Garrett.
So Garrett was like a
no.
weeaboo. He's a cute, good old weeaboo, right? But the thing is, he was also retarded. But he was like special, but he
So he's
wasn't
a
special. He wasn't special enough that he could control it. That he couldn't control it. He just chose not to. So like, what happened? First of all, he had a crush on every single girl in the school. If you had like feminine body parts,
Wait.
you were
Is this like Chris Chan?
This is like this. Yeah, this is almost basically Chris Chan,
Is
but
it
like
Rock
young.
Chan?
Holy shit.
But like, what happened was.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna read out.
He was just going
Wikipedia
around
pages.
asking girls out, but he was also being really cringy. Like when they asked him to come up with a question for like to ask everybody at the end of gym, he started spouting Kingdom Hearts shit, and the gym teacher's just like, "I'm gonna stop you right there,"
Good.
because he's like, "What
Gonna
is
beat him up.
Sora's main weapon from Kingdom Hearts?" And he's like, "Nobody fucking knows that, you dumb shit. Get out of here." And then he also he was like really big into Naruto. Like you do the
Oh
weed
my
runs and whatnot.
Die.
Did he
Yeah.
do the run?
No, it's fun fact. But in 4th grade,
Doing the run
I
is
was
okay
like-
until 6th grade.
No, the thing is, it was at 4th grade, right? And I didn't work or go outside at the time, so I didn't have like a
You were in 4th
semi-tan that I do
grade.
now.
I would hope you wouldn't
And,
work.
no, yeah, whatever. Just shut up and listen to me. But like, what happened was, I got bored, and being the pale, unathletic kid that I'm in, I'm like, let's go see what Garrett's doing. He's probably doing something fucking stupid. Let's go make fun of him for that. And I went up to him, and I don't know if I surprised him or something, or if it was just because like paleness. He started calling me vampire and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, haha, it's like a joke. And then he holds the sign of the cross like 2 inches away from my face with the fucking 2 fingers. And I'm like, oh, wait, what? And then he shouts, he's immune at the top of his lungs, and like just slides down a slide and runs away from me. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, it takes me a bit to comprehend.
Holy fuck.
It gets,
immune.
He's immune.
oh no.
He's immune. He's a meme.
It gets better.
He's like as
He just
sliding
like
down.
he just like fucking passes out, melts into the floor. It's just
No,
like
it gets better though. It gets
Did you know
so
he's
much
actually
better.
a fucking
All
legend?
right, what happened?
Wait. Let him continue. Let him
It gets
continue.
better. So then after that, I went up to my friend. I'm like, haha, look at this funny story. And he just stares at me. He hasn't said like a single thing at that. He hasn't been like, oh, haha. He just looks me dead in the eye and says, we have to exploit this. And so he starts fucking trying to convince him that he's
They
a
could use
fucking
exploit in
werewolf.
4th grade.
Yeah, we exploit
Exploit
that.
the
It's actually a
children.
pretty simple word.
It's not like you're saying like like flower or
Disestablishment,
something.
yeah.
You never say that shit.
Defloration?
Deflower?
We've got to
Defloration.
deflorate this shit.
It's not like saying deep throat.
No, but like after that, so we went off.
Extortion.
And I don't know what clicked for him, but he's like, it's okay, boys. I'm a vampire too. And he did this retarded ass run where it was like the Naruto run, but instead of having his arms behind his back, he just kind of flapped his hands around like they were wings.
I thought he was pulling up the bad imagery.
Yeah, dude. The other thing he liked to do was that whenever he'd run around, before the track, he'd do like his Super Saiyan training montage where he'd
What?
start screaming, like really loud screaming.
He just squats and screams.
It's
How you doing?
So he's taking a
He
dump.
continues screaming, running around the track, and you're like, "Oh, dude, he's gonna do it." It's like watching Moomin Rider like fight Deep Sea King because
oh no.
halfway around the track, he just collapses and starts spitting up shit.
What?
No!
Like play the sad fucking One Punch Man music because he would
Yeah.
run around and then he just collapse. And then actually another thing he used to do was he'd always ask girls out, and it was the best because he asked somebody out in gym like 10 times, and it got to the point where the gym teachers went up to him and like, "Are you feeling uncomfortable? Are you okay?"
Can you?
Do you need new friends?
Or like, "Oh God, he also fucking asked one of my friends out, which is really
Hey, do you need a kitty restraining order?
God.
Oh,
Hey, do you
this
need
is-
to take that?
They
kid's
should
phone?
have those in school. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
it gets better though because I think this was back in that was 7th grade now. Well, he got kicked out of the school and he got let back in, but he got kicked out because he threw a chair at some kid named DeMarco.
Nice.
And then after that, he got let back in. He was talking
For
about anime
reference.
and shit. And what happened was he was talking to he was at this table, right? That was not full of the people that would actually be like, "Oh, ha ha ha, I love anime." It was like the mixture of jocks and fuckboys, but like actually kind of chill. And I just have one of my friends. He's sitting there with like the thinker pose, listening to him, like, when he talks about anime. He's like, "I have a question." He's like, "Yeah, isn't that porn?" And he freaks out. He stands up, he shouts, "Yes!" And then he smashes his knuckle in with a pencil pouch.
Why?
I'm
What
talking, I'm talking, it breaks. And the best part is that he was a percussionist, and it's like the main reason he can't play in the band anymore because a retard smashed his knuckle in. And he got in trouble for it, despite the fact he really shouldn't have.
He broke his hand and he got in trouble
Because
for
he
it.
set him off, dude. And also, he brought Bakugan to school all the time. And
Oh
one time
my
I smacked. He had a hissy fit at me because he was playing it. And I saw the opportunity. I just smacked it halfway across the lunch table.
He sounds like an upstanding individual.
I mean, we got in a fight once, and he did like some. Instead of being like a normal fight where you'd like punch someone in the stomach, he straight like put his hand in this weird fucking like cup motion with fingers outstretched and straight tried to jab me in the nads.
Did he like try
Why?
to Kamehameha you or?
I don't know. I think he shouted that before.
Oh.
Also,
He fucking just pulled out the Kaioken.
he got kicked out of school again for fighting. And the other hilarious thing is that he actually broke his leg because he won't get out of his house, and he thought it was a good idea if he could just jump off the fucking roof.
Oh my god.
Same.
Wow, what a guy.
He seems pretty fun.
Yep.
He's a meme, dude.